This is Student One, and you're watching Getting to Know Student One.
All up in me, shit, my money on me. Dirty ass dummy, I just really wanna change. Lucy and the Lucy, one on me. Promise I'ma take a break and never suffer. How long? Turn the deaf ear to
I'm
my
from
belly.
Minneapolis. I grew up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I lived there since I was 16, and then I moved to Inver Grove Heights, which is where I live now. Growing up was weird. I was born in Maryland, so and then when I was 3, we moved to Minnesota, and even when we got to Minnesota, we were like moving around like here and there. So it was just like it was a lot of moving around, I guess, and just school. I've always enjoyed music, but I didn't start to take it seriously until I didn't start to take looking into music seriously until probably ninth grade, because that's when I went to the high school that I went to, obviously, and fucking people were just talking about yo, you going to this Atmosphere show, or you going to this Doomtree show? And I was just like, who are all these people? I didn't know Minneapolis was so tapped in with the local scene, and I didn't know how big it was, so that's when I started. Well, I dropped out of college to do music, and on top of that, every school that I've ever been to, I've always been at the top of the attendance list, because my name is really African and starts with A. Yeah, so I was just student one. The whole college thing had me fucked up, had my mom fucked up, and so I was just yeah, this is my school now, so I'm student one. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing I can say about it, because it's necessary, but that doesn't mean that it's perfect. That doesn't mean it's perfect. There's still some changes that could be made. If school was free, that'd be dope, but yeah, I might go back to school if I have the bread for it. Sheesh. Christ. All right. Idea forever. Atmosphere. Those are just some local goats for me. I'm scared to say mainstream artists, but I'd put. Is it okay to call Thug a goat? Am I tripping for that, bro? Thug is a fucking goat. Kendrick, of course. I guess I'd put. I don't even want to say his name. Never mind. My Spotify is better at thinking about music than I am. Oh, Cardi. Playboy Cardi. I feel like he still has he still has a lot more journey ahead of him, but I'd put him up there. He has a lot of potential for that. I really like Smoke Perp, but that's all I can really say. That's all I got for now. Oh shit. Okay, so that happened in the middle of I forgot what year it was, but it was the winter. It was around Christmas time, and she was still kind of low key at the time, and I showed my manager Alec her music. He was like, she's dope, and I was like, do you think we could email her? How much would she be charging for a verse? And before she could even tell us what her price was, we were just we'll give you a rack. And she was like, all right, bet, what's the idea? And that shit threw me off, because I was just oh, I thought we were just rapping and that's it. But yeah, I could think of an idea, and I just looked through my memos, found the coldest idea that I thought I had in there, and sent it to her. That shit was fucking crazy. That shit was nuts. I tell everybody this that asks me. I thought I was about to shit myself before I walked on that stage. Big time. I didn't eat anything. I was scared. But then I hopped on stage and I played that first song, and it was every other show. It was but it was way tighter, because it was at a festival that I used to go to, I'll still go to every year. And yeah, it was just crazy. It was so crazy. And hope to do it again. Oh, Memo Man. That's my first ever mixtape. Oh my. I was actually talking to Alec about that like a week ago, because he was like, yo, do you still want Memo Man Privatized on SoundCloud? I was like, nigga, yes. Yes. Like, I don't know. It's not even like I hate what's on that tape. Like, I still love that tape, but I was just not as developed as I was now. And I feel like as time goes on, I'm just going to continue to feel that way about older projects, just because it's like an older me, and, you know, I'm always trying to change, I guess. A Blur. It started off with, like, literally I just thought of the name, and I was like, upperclassmen, that fits, and that kind of goes crazy. And I didn't think it, you know, like, it was hard until I told my manager, and he was like, yeah, that's tight. And I was like, all right, we're just gonna run with it. And the name kind of just, like, not only did I like the name, but it also kind of helped me understand, like, what I wanted the theme to be for the tape. And since the tape was so, like, easily, like, since the theme of the tape was, like, easy for me to comprehend at that point, like, I was just like, all right, let's just go into the booth and just make some shit. Like, I'm not thinking about anything else. Like, let's just cook and make something different every time. There are a couple scary moments on there, just because I felt like I took a couple risks. Like the last track, I was tripping on shrooms, and so was my friend that's in the song, that's, like, playing guitar, and I just freestyled, and I was like, this is gonna be my outro. And, like, a week later, I was just like, damn, what do I just, like, fuck the back end of this tape up? Like, South Park. I'm not even gonna cap. Family Guy and The Simpsons are very up there. I feel like it's common to call those shows, like, overrated just because they've been around for so long. But yeah, those ones are tight. I've been watching a lot of Archer, just because, I don't know, something about the sense of humor is just, like, clouded to me. It's just aggressive. Oof, orange juice all the way. Apple juice, like apple juice is fine, but I'll, like, drink a lot of it, and then I'll feel like my stomach is just like, yo, we don't want this. Like, yeah, so orange juice.
Studio.
Rap.
Cookie.
Smoking.
Handlebars.
Jake.
Girls.
Jake.
Music.
Bang.
Rap.
2 Chainz.
Pencil.
Paper.
Speaker.
Wire.
Family.
Guy.
Gas.
Pack.
Party.
Next door.
Goat.
Jake.
Tattoo.
Dragon.
Album.
Tour.
Backpack.
Weed.
Success.
Inevitable.
Fashion.
Whack.
Video game.
No, I didn't mean that. I love fashion. Fun.
Sports.
Whack.
Beats.
Difficult.
Love.
Overrated.
Jewelry.
Overrated.
Spotlight.
Solid.
Money.
Needed.
Student one.
Whack.
Water.
Ugly.
Car.
Bike.
Technology.
Ayo. Timbaland.
Minnesota.
Cold.
King.
Kendrick. Ooh. Damn. Oh, In and Out. I have a song called In and Out / Ain't Me. It's on the Drag EP that I dropped before Upperclassmen. And I don't know, something about those bars just like they're really honest to me, and I don't know, I feel like it's easy, I don't know. It's easy to be honest on the mic. Like I'm always honest on the mic, but when it comes to like going past just like scratching the surface of those truths, like I think that happened a lot on In and Out / Ain't Me. And yeah, like I still listen to it a lot to this day. So I'd either that or Metaphors, because that verse took me a whole ass year to write. Just I never thought that would ever be the case, but yeah.
You want to spit one?
Yeah, sure. Metaphors or In and Out? My moniker is a mask. Tummy is queasy, stupid is easy, smart is a task. A task is work to be done. Serapha work is the one. The one is king of the matrix. My legacy is begun. Begone is what I tell you. Only question is when. If all the drama is for women, beef is drama for men. Man is dummy and woman is crazy and both play kind. A cigarette's a fashion statement that'll battle your mind. The key to know is intel. State of my life has been well. The key to being heard is losing nerves to boot up and yell. My reply to getting props is I see you can tell. My reply to a label deal is I'll see you in hell. I swear a label is a scam and to rob me is not nice. And work is non-existent when your hobby is a vice. Everyone is caught up, freedom is unexercised. Money is a freedom unit, life is generalized. And this fucking list is endless. Endless is my overthinking. Thinking is walking around. So don't get robbed or confused. Acid is Lucy, is a cigarette is cancer tar. Slang is fun, fun is lit, ugly's weird, Zanzibar. Is, double, triple, sorry, I don't know. That line is so gibberish. Gibberish is no to sense, common sense is relative. Hating is relating, this is probably so confusing. Is deterrent, no debating. Really high. But, it's still, I still feel like it's important to find a balance between like finding that originality and also keeping like just a solid level of like familiarity, like with, I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for, but like when I think of like original, I think of somebody that's like unique and like stands out, and that's an important quality to have. Like you need that quality, but it's also important to like, you know, not totally abandon practices that are, you know, common among people in the industry. Like, don't just be like, oh, I'm not going to do that because everyone else does. Like, sometimes that thing that's being done is like really important, and it's important to like keep track of both of those things. But originality is A1 important. The Vans, but I don't know. Back in the day, I used to like Forces, but there's some, can't run in those shoes. I feel like I just like really light shoes that don't feel like, you know, they're just weights. But yeah, Vans. Biggest accomplishment, probably either Soundset or the Tierwhack feature, I feel like. And Spotify, like Spotify's been popping off. Like that actually does, no cap, that does like make me really happy. Like, cause I didn't expect, yeah. Well, I mean, like, I guess I did eventually expect shit to like, you know, roll out like this, but I didn't it's still just cool to like see it happening, you know? But yeah. Oof. The most romantic thing I've ever done. I wrote a song for one of my exes, and no, I think it was a poem, but I like recorded it, and recorded it on my phone, and then like I don't know if I emailed it to her or some shit, but it was like, just quickly sent it to her, and I was just like, happy birthday. And that wasn't all I got her, but just living better and leveling up, and making a habit to like network more, move around, and yeah, just like being more active in like ways that maybe I was like refusing to be active in, because my manager still tells me that like I don't I'm not that active on like my socials, and I'm not, but maybe I could just like look more into like how I could get that started, and just acknowledging like all the aspects of this journey that I haven't, because like it's really easy to just like get comfortable and be like, I could just do it like this, you know, but sometimes it just don't be like that. But yeah, 2020 is about to be crazy. Perfect. You can find my music on everything: SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, I think. My Twitter is myafrovibrates. myafrovibrates. One word, spelled exactly how it sounds. And my Instagram is just Stu with 17 views. But don't worry, like just you'll type 5 views in the search bar and it won't even be a problem. But yeah. This was Student 1. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like. I'm out. And Jake, you're ugly.
I can feel the nervous in my belly. Bump into the fear, but every butterfly's a pimp. I know. Oh, my apologies for the opposite of Jason when I'm not ready for shit.